Got a beautiful morning this morning. Thought I'd show you guys real quick the garden. Just got move this here. We got tomato plants. Of course, they're doing good. You can see all those wonderful little baby tomatoes. And I have a couple of those. No, I'm trying to remember. No. Yeah, I have a couple of these tiny tomato plants, but this one actually goes to a friend. And this around this way. You can see, I think you can see the tomatoes there. The leaves are in the way. There you go. And I need that to get that over to them. And this one and these two are the bigger tomatoes. The other two were started later, but this was the first one I did, and I actually remove it. Oh, look, I got a tomato. So that's pretty cool. And then here's my peppers. This is my shishitos. And they're like miniature plants. You know, how I got them to bush out like this was when they got about this tall, I took my finger and just topped it, just took the very top off of it, and then they just started to bush out here. And that way they would spend their energy going sideways instead of up. But there are, you can't see it so much on this one, but there are little flowers starting here on this. You can see it better on the banana peppers here. I didn't do that pinching with the banana peppers because I had heard online you're not supposed to do that. But there you go. There's got flowers coming out. And yeah, so the garden's coming along. I had the dates on starting these all wrong, but I'll get it right next year. Then over here, just for fun, I threw a bunch of Bush Sugar Baby watermelon seeds in there, and one came up. So according to what I read, this is the time to plant these. So up here in the mountains. So we'll see if we get anything. I never got very big. They're sugar babies, so they're tiny anyway, but I never got very big watermelons when I was at home from them, so we'll see. The fact I could get a watermelon at all up here would be amazing to me. Okay, and then we have, of course, this over here. This was a spare tomato plant. I don't have a pot to put it in, but it's still growing. This little guy never did grow at all. It's that tiny Tim. You're not supposed to be that small. But actually has the tomatoes, a couple tomatoes on it, surprisingly. These plants should be like a foot and a half around, and they're just not. Nasturtiums came out. We got a flower. This was a spare. It's not in a big enough pot. Here, let me get on the other side. It's not in a big enough pot to really grow, but let's get some tomatoes there. I don't know what to do with it. Like I said, I'm out of dirt. I'm out of pots. This is my arugula. Wild rocket. Here's some more I grew. And my onions are coming along nicely. These are green onions. Bunching onions, I should say. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to show you what it looks like here in the morning. People are starting to wake up. Dogs are starting to bark. little bit of a wind, so I don't know how well you can hear me, but if you go down this road here, which I'm going to do today, about 15 minutes down the road, it will take you to Angel Fire, a town that has a little grocery store, a little Lowe's grocery store. Has lots of food in it, lots of good stuff, but it's really expensive. But I do shop there all the time. Then if you go this way, let me see if you can see it here. Okay. So the town of Eagle Nest is right over here in the distance. And it's within walking distance of here on the other side of the lake. So yeah, you can't really, it just runs across there, then the highway goes up through. Yeah, the highway goes up through these mountains here and takes me to my other campground. But yeah, you can walk into Eagle Lake. I'm trying to see if you can see it from here. Yeah, right across there you can see some buildings. That's the town of Eagle Nest. Okay. Okay, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the little garden tour. Yeah, thanks for letting me take a break. I have to do that every once in a while. I kind of just want to live life without any responsibilities, so I just kind of stopped making videos for a while. I hope you don't mind. Anyway, yeah, so I was talking about how I got Little Angel Fire over there, and then I got a little town of Eagle Nest over here, which has thrift stores, and you know, everything I need basically is right here. So what I do is I hitch the trailer up, drive it 10 minutes down the road to another campground, drop it, drive around with my van for a couple of weeks, doing my thing. Then I hitch it back up, bring it up to this campground, drop it, and run around my van. Well, it saves a lot of money on gas for one thing. But hold on one second. Little dots right in the middle of my vision there. Anyway, it saves a lot of money on gas. If I wouldn't go anywhere while I was sitting here, that would be great, but I have trouble holding still. So anyway, so that's how I'm going to spend my summer, just going back and forth, and it's a really nice place to be in the summertime. It's like 8,300 feet. It's fairly cool, though it can get warm during the days. But I'm doing something this year that I didn't do last year. I'm going into Taos every 2 weeks. Last year I had the van, you remember, and it's a lower elevation there, and I had the cats in the van, and they have a Walmart and Albertsons, and they got a whole town over there, a real town. I mean, as opposed to these little mountain towns. They have a lot of stuff, and I went once last year, but by the time I got done at the Walmart, and I didn't mean to say that these aren't nice little towns either. They're real towns. Anyway, I love it up here in the mountains. But by the time I go to the Walmart and the Albertsons or wherever, you know, this was last year, it got really hot, about 11 o'clock, and it was really getting hot. And of course I had the cats in the van, so a van is a tin can, at least mine was. And so yeah, I was getting hot, and I couldn't look around the town or you know, kind of take my time or anything. I had to get back here And that's what's so nice about having the trailer is I can just leave my cats. I don't have to drag them everywhere. Yeah, it gets warm up here too. In fact, I'm going to Taos tomorrow. But it's not a tin can. The trailer stays fairly cool. It can get warm in the afternoons, and I will try to, when I go tomorrow, try to get back before it gets really hot. But I have that Max air fan, and I open up the windows, and man, I'm telling you, it's like turning on an air conditioner in here. It really does keep it nice. And these guys, all they do is sleep during the day. I mean, Jeff, he's under the bed 95% of the time sleeping. So, and Mabel sleeps over on top of the bed, so they just sleep all day. But when I go tomorrow, I'm going to, it is starting to warm up here. I'm going to leave early and hopefully get back before it warms up. The problem is Taos is like, here's the problem with Taos from here. It's not far mileage-wise, but the road's like this. It's just like, plus they have one lane closed part of the way, okay? So it's like, and going there, it's like, you go up one lane, you know, you have to wait, somebody takes you through, and then it's just like this all the way down the rest of the way, and you spend 75% of the time with your foot on the brake. I mean, it's insane. So it ends up being a 50-minute drive to get there. Now, I don't notice it being as bad coming back. It's because I'm going up and I'm not constantly braking on a turn and stuff. So I really do, it doesn't feel like as long a drive back, but it probably is. But it's kind of harrowing, and it's not worth driving there just to go to a Walmart. But what I found is they have bookstores, used bookstores. And I'm sure they have thrift stores too, but I haven't been to them yet. I found this really great used bookstore there, and they'll take credit on books. So, you know, even the price is like $4, which is kind of a lot for a used book. I get credit on the books I bring in, so I'm only really paying $3. But I really love that bookstore. So that is another reason to go there. Plus, you can get my oil change there. It's a full service town there almost. Technically it is kind of a small town too, but because it caters like all these do to the ski crowds in the winter, they tend to have a lot around here. That's why I can go into Angel Fire and they have like a grocery store and stuff like that. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is that this is a nice place to stay for the summer. And yeah, so I probably have talked long enough. If I just sit here and talk, I'll do more videos, but if I have to actually go out and show you guys things, then you'll never get anything. So, but it's been a while since I just sat down and had a chat with you. Anyway, I've had a couple mishaps here the last couple weeks. You might have actually seen one of them when I was showing you the vegetables. Self-inflicted things I've done. But this video is getting long and they're hard to upload, so I'm just going to cut it off here. And I don't mean to be mysterious, but you know, I do much better when I keep my videos short. So yeah, I'm going to let you go, and I will maybe sometime today do another video on what I did. It's costing me money, and you know, this is van life. This is scamp life. This is, things happen, you know. Just go on. I mean, if I was in a house, it'd be a lot worse. So anyway, I'm going to let you go for now. I hope you guys are doing great, and I will talk to you again real soon. Bye-bye.